Hey, I'm Ronnie. Let's look at this house. All right, today we're looking at a house in Chapin, South Carolina. This is a 3-car garage house. It is a big one. It is 3,500 square feet, 5 beds, 4.5 bathrooms. It's in the neighborhood of Woodland Crossing. You're centrally located to a lot of things in Chapin here. You do have a community pool. In fact, this house is kind of catty corner to the community pool. It's right there on that corner. Priced at $395,000. Reason I make videos like this one are so you can see what you get for the money here. People are always curious, especially people that don't live here. They're like, hey, what can I get for $400,000? Well, this is a really good idea of what you can get. Again, this is a large home built in 2022. You have a big living space right when you walk in. I hope the video does it justice, but this is a really good sized room. Take a good look there. And then let's go ahead and walk through. You have laminate flooring in this house. I think my favorite part of this house is the kitchen. You have an additional living space right there, but this kitchen has lots of cabinets and lots of counter space. So look at this. You have your desk area here, your mail slots, although I don't know who gets mail anymore. But yeah, lots of cabinets here, area for a chair if you wanted to do that, whether you wanted to do the day-to-day things here, or maybe the kids want to do their homework there. And then of course the kitchen, you have your island, granite countertops, tiled backsplash, nice white cabinets, and a gas range, which is always appreciated. And I've said it before, resale value, people love a good gas range. So you do have a good sized kitchen here, and then that's that additional living area. So however you wanted to put your furniture in a room and a house like this, you have a huge space up front in the house, but then you also have a little bit more of an intimate area here. You do have a gas fireplace as well. Turn around here and show you the living area. This is a good space. And then you have this really neat, this actually isn't a light. This is like for hanging pots and pans off of, so that's a nice thing to have in the house. So right here you have a bedroom. Now, what's nice about this bedroom is it is a great guest bedroom, meaning that it has its own bathroom, so guests do not have to share a bathroom with anybody in the family while they're visiting. I think we could all appreciate that. You have a nice shower in here as well with glass doors. It's a good size, very private, good size bedroom for a guest room. And then right here you have a closet. So there is the closet for the guest bedroom. Right off of the kitchen, you have a laundry room, good size. You have a shelf there. This house already has the washer and dryer in it, which is really, really nice. You could probably add some additional shelving like I always talk about. And across from the laundry room, you have a pantry, which has shelving, but you know what I'm going to say if you've been watching my videos, add more shelves. So that's the kitchen area. I want to show you the garage while we're down here because it is a 3-car garage, which is highly sought after. And they did that, I think it's called epoxy flooring here, which is always a nice look. It can get cleaned up really well and really easily. So this is a really good sized garage. Storage racks hanging from the ceiling. I have those in my home. Changed my life. So useful. Of course, you have irrigation, water supply, junction box, and then let's go take a look at the inside of the home. It's a great size garage though. All right, let's head upstairs and then I'm going to show you guys the backyard. But before I do that, you do have a powder room here that I did miss when I first came in. I wanted to show you the powder room. And then across from the powder room, you have your traditional under the stairs closet. All right, let's go upstairs. After we go upstairs, I'll show you guys the backyard. And we will go from there. So laminate flooring down here. And then as you get to the stairs, you do have carpet in this home. Leads up to a really nice loft area or a very wide hallway. And then this is where the remaining bedrooms all are. And there is a huge bonus room here as well. Let's go ahead and check out the bonus room because this is massive. This room would be a great home theater. I mean, I can only imagine being a kid and this being my playroom. It is huge. You can probably tell from the video how big this is. The double doors are a nice touch. Again, what a wonderful home theater room this would be, or a great playroom for kids. Let's check out the additional bedrooms. So this corner is one bedroom. Let me go back here. Good sized bedroom. The house, again, it's over 3,500 square feet. So all these bedrooms, in my opinion, are a generous size. You have a walk-in closet here. Good size walk-in closet. And then again, a good size room. Good natural light. And then going across the wide hallway, we have an additional bedroom. This mirrors the room we were just in. Same size. Again, big room. Great room for a kid. And this has a walk-in closet as well. So that's a nice feature of this home. You have a 3-car garage. You have bedrooms with walk-in closets. You have a guest room with its own bathroom. And then they share this bathroom. So you have 2 sinks, shower tub combo. What's nice here is somebody could be in the shower and then somebody else could be brushing their teeth, and you could kind of be very efficient in your mornings. You have a linen closet right off of the bathroom. There's that big bonus room again. And then coming down here, you have an additional bedroom, and I'll show you the primary last. So this is a big room. This is bigger than the other 2 that are up here. And what's nice about this room is that it has its own bathroom. So here you go. Big shower tub combo, toilet, your sink, good sized bathroom. It's so nice that this room has its own bathroom. And then here's your closet. It's not as big as the other 2 bedrooms in terms of the walk-in closet, but obviously I think that's because this one has its own bathroom. So those are the 3 bedrooms that are up here. And now let's get to the primary. Primary is right off the top of the stairs. This room is huge. Plenty of room for a California king bed, plus additional furniture. You have 3 options for where you want to put your bed. You could put it on this wall here. You could put it on the wall over there. You could even put it on that wall there. I love the light fixture. Let me step back over here and give you a really good idea of this room. There's the entrance, and then of course I'm standing by the bathroom entrance. So you have 2 sinks. You have a nice large shower. So you do not have a tub in here, but you get the larger shower, which is a nice feature. I'm seeing more and more people not really care for a tub anymore, especially in the primary bedroom. A lot of people want that bigger shower. Looks like you have some upgraded shelving in here, which is really nice in this closet. But yeah, going back to the tub thing, a lot of people don't really want them anymore. As long as they have one upstairs for the kids, they're fine with that. You have a big linen closet right there. And then of course your powder room, which is where your toilet is. So let's continue downstairs. I'll show you guys the backyard and that will wrap up this video, but I want you to see the backyard so you get a good idea of this neighborhood and the type of backyard that you get. All right. Like I said in my video early on, you are close to schools, shops, restaurants, everything that is Chapin. So you do have a covered porch here. Something to keep in mind when you're looking at houses. Look how great this is. You have an expanded patio both ways. So you could have your grill, smoker, everything over here where it's not covered. There's plenty of room for that kind of stuff. And then over on that side, you know, you could put chairs. Obviously they put a pergola there. So this is actually connected to the house that came with the house. And then the sellers obviously put this pergola in after they moved in. But this is really nice because when you buy new construction, chances are you're just going to get the patio space that the cover is over. Maybe you'll get a little bit of an extra patio. They might have added that extra patio when they moved in. So that's a really nice perk to this house, something to keep in mind for sure. If you see a feature like that when you're house hunting, that is a bonus in my opinion. This house has full gutters, backyard is nice and flat, good size. Of course, there's your palmetto tree in the backyard, which is really, really nice. And here's the backyard. Great size, fully fenced in, not much for you to have to do. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you'd like my help buying or selling in the area, all you have to do is send me a message.